This one, I think, and this one. For example, one. This one is interesting. Seems hard because it is combination of relative motion analysis and rectilinear motion, our very first topic. Okay? Sige, sige. Let's, ano, let's try this one. At time equals 0, the wedge A starts moving to the left. To the left, okay? With constant acceleration of 80 mm per second squared. To the left. Kasi nila to the left if it is constrained giving motion. Meaning left yan siya. Pero in this case, yun, I'm trying to do 20 degrees. So, the best interpretation of moving to the left is not perfectly horizontal to the left, because that would be unrealistic. Moving to the left means 20 degrees inclined, but leftward. Okay? Gumove siya. Nag-start sa move. Okay? Possible mo na move sa perfectly horizontal to the left. Ma-float na siya karon. Okay? So, it starts from 0, and it starts to move with that acceleration. And block B starts moving along the wedge toward the right area with constant acceleration of 120 mm per second. So, usually, they both starts from rest. Yung isa perfectly horizontal to the right. Ang isa to the left man, but with 20 degrees na inclination. Ang A and B with respect to A, and A with respect to the ground. Let's assume that the ground is the fixed reference frame. Now, the question is determine the acceleration of block B. It means absolute because it doesn't say there mga relative velocity of block with respect to something. It means that absolute. And the last is the velocity of block B when time t is equal to 3 seconds. 3 seconds later. Sige. This is problem 1.73. Excuse me. Given, let's draw na lang my okay. 20 degrees. This is B. This is A. A starts to move downward. And B starts to move. A, B is 120. While AA equals to 80. Okay. Of course, ang V is relative to the wedge, to the incline, no? Along the wedge. V starts moving along to the right incline leg. The block B starts moving along the wedge toward the right with constant acceleration relative to the wedge. Okay, so ang 120 mm per second squared hambal yun. Klaro, tama, relative to the wedge, meaning that is not AB, but that is AB/A. Ready? Dapat dala lang mismo ma-identify na siya. Kung hindi, wala na sa chance ang mag-check. Translate mo it correctly from English language to mathematical correct interpretation. Again, 80 mm with wedge A starts moving to the left with constant acceleration of 80 mm per second squared, meaning that is relative to the absolute frame, relative to the incline. So no problem with that. That is AA. Yeah. Second, yeah, when black B starts moving along the wedge toward the right with a constant acceleration of 120 mm per second squared relative to the wedge, meaning AB slash A. Another question is the acceleration of black B. Acceleration of black B. Of course, we have AB slash A, which is AB minus AA. And of course, there is acceleration of block B, which is AB slash A plus AA, the acceleration of block B. And possibility of block B when t is equals to 3 seconds. May B to give. I mean velocity. Of course, ang isang velocity yun. That is also with respect to A. Pwede ito man i-directly integrate, no? Mabalik man revert back man sa acceleration, which is as a velocity, which is VV is equals to VV slash A plus VA. Or maka-start na rin mismo VB minus VA, which is transposed na lang sa piyak para mukha ng VB. The same and that. Okay. So, maning nakita. Maning equation na kinanglangan ito. Okay. We need to have AA and AB slash A. We have AA already. We have also EBA. So, no problem na. Pwede na. Okay. So, magagamit ako vectorial na form. EBA is ABA, while AA is downward. This 80. 120 na yun. So, mas laba-laba pag i-just yan, which is 20 degrees. Mas gamay siya. Gala siya. AA. This is AA, which is 80 lang. Okay? So, dito papato ang AB slash A, dito papato ang AA. So, according sa equation ta, ABA plus AA is AB, meaning this is resultant. We need to draw the parallelogram. This is AB. But we cannot just use category yan. Mas pwede dyan kung sign mo. Okay. So this angle is 20. This is also 20. So AB squared is AA squared plus AB slash A squared minus 2 AA AB slash A cosine 20 degrees. Okay. AA is 80 squared plus 120 squared minus 280 120 cosine angle in between is the 20 degrees. So AB is squared plus 120 minus 2 times 80 times 120 times cosine 20 is 52.2 mm per second squared. That is the absolute velocity of B at that instance, or at that instant. Muna siya at time t equals to 0. Amo na ang velocity sang aton nga mag-chud pa lang velocity sang BB. Kung proceed pa na ako, kung wala ang gamukang A, ang BBT perfectly horizontal to the right. Ikinigil pa na ako kung ang A, meaning wala ba ipatuo siya. Doon pa na ako kung gamay. That's why natin expected yung angle is a ratio. Diba? It's because of this action sa atin nga. Wedge A. So, sine law, okay? Sine law, dahil ako sa buong sine law. Hindi gamitin naman. Ano gamitin ko para opposite sila exactly. We call it alpha. So that is AA sine alpha is equals to AB. AB sine x degrees. So alpha will be AA is 80 divided by AB, which is 52.52 times sine 20. Okay. So 31.40. 31.40 degrees. Meaning, Asia is 31.40 degrees. So we just answered question 8. The acceleration of black P, the absolute acceleration of black P. Now let's go to question B. The velocity of black P when t is equal to 3 seconds. This is interesting. Notice the given constant acceleration of 80. Moments of constant acceleration of 120. So it belongs to category 1 motion, which is uniformly accelerated motion. So we already have the equations for this type of motion. Okay, so let's continue. Time 3 equals to seconds. We can use this relative motion equation in order to get the velocity of B. We need the velocity of A and velocity of B with respect to A at time 3 equals to seconds. Amo na ang kailangan natin. Kung may na ng values for that time, na-plug in natin tapos na ito sa at kailangan natin at time 3 equals to seconds. So looking at this now, dA. It starts from rest. Let's add na lang the prime to indicate nga these are final values. Yung solve tas ang final. Okay. Okay, isulatan na yung review to the equation. Ang galing equation. Equation is B squared minus B0 squared plus minus 2AS. B minus B0 is equals to plus minus 80. And the last is S B0T plus minus 180 squared. Okay, so let's convert these into proper notations. Which is in this case, ma-reduce ni sila tanan sa because it starts from rest, meaning B naught is 0. 0 na, 0 na, 0 na. Okay. So I don't need distance. Ilang ko lang ang equation 2. Kailangan ko lang equation 2, which is VA prime, to indicate that it is final velocity of block A or wedge A rather, is equals to plus minus A T. Okay? What about B slash A? Do you think we can just copy camera now? You think so? What do you think? Anong na-violate the, or is there something na may na-violate or wala? Ari, clear niya katama ko. Ari. We just transmute this into specific notation. There is no initial velocity. That is the final velocity. We change the lang sa BA prime equals to AT. We have, of course, acceleration A and T in time 3 seconds. Kukuha na siya ng BA prime. What about VB slash A prime? That is T. Relative velocity B with respect to A, the final. We can look sa acceleration B with respect to A. Pwede ba? Which is also acceleration B with respect to A. When you think acceleration of B with respect to A, don't think ng wedge A mo nag-move. Just concentrate on B. That the B, which is AB, nag-move na siya on top of A. Meaning, ang 120 mm meter per second squared. If we use this sa inyo, kaso talaga na yung slash A, AB na lang, AB. AB. Pwede mo lang siya AB lang. Balik mo siya B final plus 2 plus minus A B T. So this is the final velocity of B if yung mga focus is lang. Just don't think of the outside lang ng frame. Focus lang sa B. As if lang A is takudako siya, reverse siya. Ng B, which is nag-move siya, nag-accelerate siya at 120 mm per second squared. That is AB. Of course, we know that para sa on top of A. Para maobrahan ka siya, klaro sa inyo equation. Meaning this is also correct. Galing, naging more pedantic pa dito, naging more specific pa dito. Ang bigly on top of A. So we just modify our equation. Okay, so no problem. It means this is the ang atong gili B, ang atong gili A, ang atong ground mismo nag-move. So there's no problem with this. Okay. So we can solve for VA prime and VBA prime using acceleration and time 3 seconds. Okay, so VA prime is equals to use plus because 120 times 3 seconds is equals to 360. Oh. Salah. V80 ke 80 lah. Okay, so these are the velocities at time t equals to seconds. So finally, we can solve for the VB prime, the final velocity of the final absolute velocity of t. Because the angle is still the same, the inclination doesn't change when 20 degrees will happen. So ano natin yan? VB plus A, this is 360. Natin nga ano yan, is kamay lang to 40 na. Oops. So, result of that one. This is 20, this is also 20. So the resultant VB prime is VA prime squared VB squared minus 2 VA prime VB. Okay. That is 240 squared plus 360 squared minus 2 times 240 times 360 times plus 20, 157.55 per second. I think the angle is not the same as acceleration to be now. Okay, let's use this one. It would be let's say gamma VA prime sin gamma is equals to VB prime sin 20 degrees. So gamma is equals to VB is 127 divided by sin 20 VA prime is to 40. And that is 31.40. So even though ang magiging gamit mo, nga ito na angle, hindi dapat naka-refer, kay yan ano to sa x to y, dapat with respect sa x. Basi bilang mo ano mo niyo ito parehas ka, that would be wrong now. Okay, so that's for letter. That's for letter B. So please verify also if there are mistakes or errors in calculation. So if you have questions now, you can message me or ask on the GC, or you can also comment. Okay, so let's have our last example.